This map of the United States has the 16 Copa America participants, and at the end of this video, only one will remain to claim the title of champion. Who will it be? Let's find out. Now, at this point, most of you guys know how Imperialism works, but for those who don't, we've got this wheel that we're gonna spin to see which team will be attacking first, and we get Colombia. And then we spin this arrow to see which direction they'll be attacking, and it points south. And south from Colombia's flag, we've got Panama. Then each game will be played as a cup final, because cup finals in FC24 don't give either side the home field advantage. And then we let the AI do its work to see which team will win. The first goal came right before the halftime whistle when Waterman broke free towards the goal. Ospina made a great initial save, but Aurelian was there to tap in the rebound, putting the underdogs up by 1. But Colombia came out firing the second half and finally got their reward in the 64th minute. Luis Diaz's shot slipped past the Panama goalkeeper to tie things up. Diaz wasn't done yet. In the 77th minute, he dribbled past the defense and took a weak shot on target. The goalkeeper spilled it and the ball landed right at Sinisterra's feet for an easy tap-in. That goal sealed the deal and Colombia won the match 2-1. So Colombia takes over Panama's land. And also, normally they would get Panama's best player, but in this video we're gonna reward teams differently. So every time a team wins a match, the whole squad will get a +3 overall upgrade. I feel like this will reflect real life more, because when a team is on good form, their players start playing better than their FC24 rating. So let's see what happens. All right, now that we know how this works, let's spin to get our second country that's going to be attacking, and it's Brazil. Brazil's down in the southeast. They have a few options, and the direction they're going to be attacking is west. It's slightly northwest, so they're going to be playing Costa Rica. Can Neymar lead Brazil to the title this time after falling short in 2021? Well, Keylor Navas wasn't about to make it easy for the favorites. He pulled off some huge saves to keep the match goalless, pushing it into extra time. Brazil just didn't seem to be at their best, and in the end, the match had to be decided by penalties. It's unbelievable that it had to come to this, and Navas makes the first save. Costa Rica scores. Richarlison doesn't score, and Costa Rica makes it 2-0. Jesus has to score this one, and he scores. Here comes Diaz, and he scores as well. Brazil on the brink of being knocked out by Keylor Navas. It's Casemiro. He steps up, and Navas saves it. Costa Rica knocks out Brazil. What? Keylor Navas, what a hero. I can't believe Brazil's out this early. Costa Rica takes over their land, and their squad rating goes from this to this. Everybody gets a +3. Now, following that shocker, the next team to attack will be Mexico. Mexico has two options, Paraguay or Uruguay. And the direction they're going to be attacking in is northwest. So Mexico will face Paraguay. Mexico were the slight favorites in this match, and they came out firing. Santiago Jimenez scored after being set up by Antuna to make it 1-0, but soon after, a bad pass from Montes got intercepted by Kaku, who scored to level things up for Paraguay. Mexico then won a penalty from a handball, and Jimenez sent the keeper the wrong way for his second goal and put Mexico back in the lead. Then Luis Chavez added the third goal to make it 3-1. Even though Gonzalez scored for Paraguay in the last minute, it wasn't enough. So Mexico wins this one 3-2 as they take over Paraguay's land, and their entire starting 11 gets a +3 overall boost. And we spin the wheel once again, and the next country to attack will be Venezuela. And Venezuela's got three options. To the west, we've got Uruguay. To the east, we've got Costa Rica. And to the north, we've got the United States. So what does the arrow say? And it says north. It's slightly east, but it still hits the United States. In 2016, the hosts finished 4th in Copa America. Can they do better this time? Well, they got off to an amazing start with a give and go between McKennie and Reina, with McKennie scoring to make it 1-0. Matches then missed a glorious chance for Venezuela. Then in the second half, Gio Reyna assisted Weston McKennie once again, making it 2-0 for the US. But Yangel Herrera pulled one back for Venezuela in the 72nd minute. Then they completed the comeback when substitute Hurtado scored in the 87th, ultimately sending this match into penalties. And all penalties have been scored so far. This is the 4th penalty for Venezuela and the first one to be missed. So if the US score here, they are through. And he does. Woo, they cut it close, but Venezuela are out. The US takes over their land. And of course, the starting 11 gets a +3 overall upgrade. And now with 12 teams remaining, the next team to attack will be Jamaica. And the direction they're going to be attacking is northwest. And northwest of Jamaica, we've got Bolivia. Jamaica were the favorites in this match, but striker Michael Antonio hit the post twice and missed another great chance, so extra time was needed after 90 minutes. The hero in extra time ended up being the Cordova-Reed, the Fulham player, scored in the very last minute to win the match for Jamaica. And also one more thing to note, Bolivia did absolutely nothing in this match, so Jamaica deservedly takes over their land, and they go from being a 3.5-star squad to a 4-star squad. Now, the next team to attack will be Chile, and Chile's only got two options, either Jamaica, who just played, or the United States, and the direction they'll be attacking is south, so they're gonna be facing the hosts. The last time Copa America was held in the US, Chile beat Argentina in the final to become champions. Can they do it again? Well, they got off to a great start with Maripan scoring a header from a corner kick to take an early lead. Turner then made a couple of really good saves to keep Chile from getting a second goal, and the US equalized in the 80th minute after this huge blunder from Claudio Bravo. What a goal by Haji Wright. The score stayed level at the end of 90 minutes, and the match ultimately had to be decided by penalties. And now Chile has to score this. They've missed one. US scored all their penalties, and they score. Now if Gio Reyna scores, the US will win. And he does. So Chile's not going to be winning this Copa America. They're taken over by the United States. And with their second win in a row, the United States men's national team becomes a 4.5-star squad. Now, with 10 teams remaining, the next team to attack will be the defending champions, Argentina. Argentina's got three options. Let's see where the arrow points. And it points northeast. And over in that direction, we've got Ecuador. It took Argentina 52 minutes to score, with McAllister tapping the ball in. He then scored again in the 77th minute to give the defending champions a 2-goal lead. Cifuentes got subbed on for Ecuador and scored right away to pull one back for the underdogs, but it wasn't enough as Argentina won the match 2-1. So a good start for Argentina as Ecuador go out, and their starting 11's already stacked, but they get even better with the +3 overall boost. And now the next team to attack is gonna be Mexico again. Mexico's got 4 possible opponents, and their direction of attack is north. Well, it's slightly northeast, but it still hits Jamaica to make it official. The first goal in this match came from Jamaica, with Damare Gray scoring to make it 1-0. Then Leon Bailey added a second, stunning the Mexicans. Could they even come back from this? Well, Eric Sanchez made it a possibility with this beautiful shot to cut the deficit to 1. Then Chucky Lozano made it a reality in the 90th minute, scoring with the outside of his foot to tie things up. What an unbelievable comeback. And now this match has to be decided on penalties. Mexico have the better penalty kick takers, and their best penalty kick taker scores. Johnson steps up for Jamaica, and he scores as well. Here comes Jimenez. He scores. Michael Antonio, the man who keeps hitting posts, can't score. He didn't hit any posts in this match. And then Blake makes a save. Here comes Roof, and he scores. One miss each, and Chavez scores. De Cordova-Reed, the man, the hero in the first match for Jamaica, he scores. So things are tied up with the 5th penalty kick taker stepping up, and Martin misses for Mexico. So Ochoa has to save this one. Cephas steps up, and he scores to send Jamaica through. Mexico goes out, and Jamaica takes over their land. And they get their second +3 overall boost to become even stronger. I'm really curious to see if they'll be able to win their third match. Meanwhile, Canada and Peru haven't seen any action. So let's spin the wheel to see if either of those sides will play. Possibly, because we got Argentina, who's neighbors with both. So let's see where the arrow will point. And it'll point northeast. But from Argentina's flag over in that direction, we've got Jamaica. So now the question is, can the Jamaicans pull off yet another upset? Well, they got off to an unlucky start when the ball hit Pinnock's arm inside the box, but Leo Messi's Panenka went straight to goalkeeper Blake. Then out of nowhere, Acuna scored this beauty of a goal. What a hit! De Paul would go on to add a second goal, as Argentina had no real issues winning the match 2-0. So there go the underdogs. Jamaica is out. Argentina takes over their land. Now they control the most amount of land, and their starting 11 gets even stronger. At this point, the tournament's Argentina's to lose. Now let's see who's gonna be attacking next. And it's finally Canada. Canada's up in the northwest. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Canada. And we're gonna be playing. It points south. South from the flag is Peru, the other team that's been hiding this whole time. Now let's see if Canada can get a win in their first ever appearance at Copa America. Well, we got off to a great start with Osorio scoring just 4 minutes into the match. Then a good cross from Buchanan found Eustaquio, who got a lucky chance after his initial header was saved and came off the post. Canada goes up 2-0. Rui Diaz then pulled one back for Peru with the solid strike. Then Crepeau made this huge save to deny Peru an equalizer, and Canada wins the match 2-1. Well, I'm really happy. At least we win our first match, because after this, it's just going to be either Argentina or whoever takes out Argentina. But at least this +3 overall boost should help us out a little bit. All right, let's see who's attacking next. And it's going to be Colombia. Colombia beat Panama in the first match of the video, if you'll remember. They can either play the United States or Costa Rica. So let's see who they're going to be facing. And the arrow points south, which means they're facing Costa Rica. Costa Rica had shockingly defeated Brazil in their first match. Can they continue their fairy tale run against Colombia? They certainly gave their fans hope when Ugalde scored the first goal in the 53rd minute. However, Colombia found an equalizer in the 84th minute with Luis Diaz sending the match into extra time. Keylor Navas came up huge against Duvan Zapata, and this one also had to be decided on penalties for Costa Rica. Now, let's see if Keylor Navas can win it again for Costa Rica. Well, Duvan Zapata scores. Here's the goal scorer for Costa Rica, Ugalde. He scores. Quintero can't score. Navas saved it. Here comes Campos, and he puts Costa Rica up by a goal. Now here's Luis Diaz, and he scores. Gamboa for Costa Rica, 3-4-3. Cuadrado steps up and scores. Martinez can't score. So we're tied. Here comes Yerry Mina, and he'll score. Now, Costa Rica have to score, and they can't. Ospina wins it for Colombia. And it's heartbreak for Costa Rica, who go out. Colombia win their second match. And with their second +3 overall upgrade, they're looking really solid. Now, will we finally see Uruguay in action? Spinning the wheel for the next team, and it's Argentina. And the direction of attack for Messi's side is southeast, which actually means we will see Uruguay in action because they're in that direction. But unlucky for them, they have to play the toughest team in the tournament in their first match. And things got even tougher when a penalty led to Messi scoring to make it 1-0. However, Uruguay wouldn't give up and eventually find the equalizer with Ugarte tapping in a rebound after Valverde's shot. Now, in a surprising move, Messi was subbed off for Lo Celso right before full time and the match went into extras. Rossi then had Molina kissing the pitch, but Valverde just couldn't get the ball past Emi Martinez. Then Martinez would deny both Nunez and Diego Rossi to send the match into penalties. Man, what a performance by Emi Martinez as Dybala scores the first goal. And now here comes Darwin Nunez, and he scores. It would be heartbreaking if Argentina go on to lose this after that performance by Martinez, as they score their second goal. Now here's Damian, and it's 2-2. Here comes Angel Di Maria, and Muslera can't stop it. Now it's Bentancur's turn, and Martinez saves. Here comes Acuna, and he'll score. Now if Martinez saves this one, it's all over for Uruguay, and he can't save it. Now Lautaro Martinez has to score, and he does. Argentina are through thanks to Emiliano Martinez. I mean, it was all Uruguay in extra time. After Messi got subbed off, Argentina didn't really have any chances. But thanks to their 92 rated Emi Martinez, they win this match. And now we're down to the final four. But before we spin for the next team, Argentina gets yet another +3 overall upgrade. They now look indestructible. Messi's rated 99 overall. 2 teams from North America, 2 teams from South America. The next team to attack is Colombia. And we're not going to be spinning the arrow since Colombia only has one option, and that's playing the United States. Colombia look to be favorites on paper. Let's see who wins. The US got a glorious chance early on, but Ospina made an incredible save. Then Colombia's Campas missed 2 chances, but the ball bounced to Sinisterra, who tapped it into the open net to make it 1-0. The United States quickly responded with striker Haji Wright making it 1-1. Sinisterra almost scored for a second time, but Matt Turner made an incredible save. Gio Reyna then scored in the 50th minute with a well-placed shot to make it 2-1 for the hosts, but Duvan Zapata equalized quickly in the 66th to tie things up again. A second Haji Wright goal from a set piece was ruled offside as this match went into extra time. In extras, substitute Cucho Hernandez made it 3-2 for Colombia after a beautiful heel flick assist from Zapata. But Weston McKennie said not today, as he scored shortly after to tie the match once again. What a first touch. What a match. This one has to be decided on penalties, and Muriel scores the first one. Here comes Haji Wright, and he scores as well. I think this is the best game of the tournament so far, and Matt Turner makes the save. Now, Weston McKennie, he scores to put the US up by 1. Here comes Cuadrado, and he scores. Timothy Weah and Panenka. Here comes Cucho Hernandez, the substitute. He scores as well. If Aronson scores this, Colombia will be in a tough spot, and he does. So it's up to Lerma and Matt Turner. Turner's in goal, and he saves it, sending US into the top 3. It's heartbreak for Colombia as the US take over their land, and they get their 3rd +3 overall boost here. Now, with only 3 countries remaining, let's find out who the next team to attack will be and who's going directly into the finals. And it's Canada, which means the United States are in the final because Canada has to face Argentina since they're surrounded by them. And as most of you guys know, whenever I wear a team's jersey in a video, that team does not end up winning. But I hope Canada pulls off the upset here, just like Costa Rica did against Brazil. So now it's time to see if there will be a miracle for the underdogs. Well, Crepeau made 2 amazing saves to deny Argentina an early opener, but he couldn't stop Di Maria in the 27th minute, who shot it in at the near post to make it 1-0. Argentina kept on attacking, but Crepeau made save after save to give Canada a fighting chance. However, the defending champions were just too much. Romero scored from a corner kick to make it 2-0. Then McAllister would add a 3rd goal as Argentina won the match comfortably with a score of 3-0. So no fairy tale for my country as we go out and Argentina takes over our land. So now we've got the final, the defending champions versus the hosts. But first, Argentina gets his final +3 overall boost to basically become indestructible. So it'll be up to this United States squad to pull off a huge upset. So here come the teams out of their dressing rooms. The fans are ready. The stage is set. Messi versus Tyler Adams right here. And the ref blows the whistle. We have kickoff. Every single player for Argentina is rated above 90 overall, with Emi Martinez being 98. Messi's even a stronger 99. Here they come. Acuna with the ball. The cross comes in. Turner gets a hand on it. Di Maria takes the shot and ref says handball. So Argentina get a penalty kick here with Dest's arms wide open. That is the right call. And here comes Lionel Messi to score and make it 1-0 for the defending champions. Now here come the United States. Can the underdogs somehow come back here? Is that a red card right there? Hang on. Gio Reyna looks to be injured. And Molina, it's only a yellow. I thought it was going to be a red. The ref stopped it right away, but it's only a yellow. So here's an attack for the United States. McKennie, he's been great for them. And the shot, Martinez saves it. Now here's Acuna with a breakaway, but Turner saves it initially. DePaul taps it home. And it's 2-0 for Argentina. Yeah, he's not offside at all. And it's an easy goal. At this point, the US just needs an absolute miracle. Now, here's Gio Reyna. They need to score quickly. And here's Pulisic. Pulisic with the shot. Martinez saves it, but they get a corner kick. Tyler Adams on the... or it's Weston McKennie, apparently. And what a save from Martinez. Gio Reyna with the header. Here come Argentina on the counter-attack. DePaul. He could make it 3, but Turner says no. That was a huge save. Messi with the corner kick. Otamendi, Turner denies Argentina once again. Now in the second half, Di Maria to Alvarez, but Richards takes it away. McKennie up the field to Timothy Weah. Tim Weah, nice pass to Haji Wright. Haji Wright's in on goal. He has to score here. Haji Wright, and he can't get it past Martinez. From a neutral standpoint, if the US scores here, it'll be more interesting, but Reyna misses. Now here's Lionel Messi down the right wing. Lionel Messi into the box, finds Alvarez. Alvarez finds the back of the net. It's 3-0. I don't think the US are coming back from this. Lionel Messi just waltzed right in. Here's DePaul. What a chip. That's 4. And there's the final whistle. And Argentina are your FC24 Copa America Imperialism champions. And the reason why Lautaro Martinez got to lift the trophy is because Messi was subbed off for some reason. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And please watch this video as well. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.